All right. Thank you, Father. Thank you. All right. 4 days tomorrow since they SWAT raided the house out here, and they've done nothing on the case. So I'm making documentation. I don't feel comfortable about what they're going to try to do tomorrow. They haven't done anything legally or lawfully. They've just absolutely broken about every constitutional right that I have and violated all my rights. And so I'm making this documentation that way if tomorrow they try to do something to me and I don't pop up on here, you'll know that I'm missing because 404 days since the SWAT raid, and nothing's been done. No call from the attorney today. No contact. I have a case tomorrow, and he's not even had contact with me. He actually said he's going to quit. So will he show up tomorrow and be acting as my attorney and just play some big clown show after not doing anything since March? He's done nothing. He's not filed one piece of paperwork, and so that's a violation of adequate counsel. That's a violation of my due process, right of due process, and that's a violation of my Sixth Amendment fair and speedy trial. So they're only going to have a 2-day trial when it should be at least 2 months. And it'd probably take him at least a couple years to do the investigation. Nobody's ever contacted me asking me any questions. I've never been contacted by anybody. 404 days ago, I asked for communication from the state police. Prior to that, I asked for 2 weeks, 17 days, 258 hours to not bring men with guns to this property, that we can communicate and we could figure this out. Still, I've requested hundreds of phone calls with the district attorney about this, and he refuses to meet with me. The district attorney, prior attorney, never once, who signed the SWAT raid orders, never once. This guy is walked away. He got away with this. He got away. He's not even on the job anymore. The guy who signed the warrant is not even on the job anymore. The elected sheriff, not even on the job anymore, because it's been that long and nothing's been done on the case. So I don't get a good feeling about tomorrow. I really don't. I think what they're going to try to do is put some kind of mental thing on me when I have all the proof that only because Paul said that if the cops are driving over your driveway and wrecking your property and you're that stressed out about it, go get a psychological medical evaluation if you're that stressed out about it. So what do you do when the cops kidnap your daughter, shoot your son, grenade you, grenade your daughter, grenade your son, and then kidnap your daughter, and then you're supposed to feel good about this? This is just the beginning, and everything that's happened since then has just been, there's nothing happened. So will they try to lock me up? I think that's what they're going to try to do. I think they're going to try to lock me up for no reason, and just because they don't have a case. I think the only thing they could try to do is pull some kind of mental thing, but there is no, I know there's no contact with the attorney for me, and so they violated my rights, and they assaulted me, and they assaulted my son and my daughter, and I want accountability for these state police. They need to be held accountable for what they did, and you don't go 404 days without opening the case. That's a clear violation of right of due process. So this is just it's a little cumbersome. It's a little worry. It's worrying me because nothing they've ever done has been neither legal or lawful. I reported my son dead or kidnapped, my daughter dead or kidnapped, and they would not go look for him. So they're corrupt. The corruption is extremely thick in this county, and they brought the state police out to kill me, and it didn't work out the way they wanted it to. They came with an A plan, and nothing's been done since then. They hit me in the face with a grenade. I showed you yesterday in the live stream, the attorney said that's a civil matter. To assault me is a civil matter. So this attorney is absolutely a tyrant, and I hope that he goes to prison as well, because he's liable if my son and my daughter are dead. They were alive at one point in time, and I've not been able to get any information about. I know that the guy who potentially kidnapped them, he's done nothing but lie to me and stole 40 pounds of silver when he was supposed to return that to me and only take the precious metals, the gold, and bail my son out of jail. And he just took all of it. And so he also has my passport, which is a felony. And I called this Josephine County where he lives and said, this guy has my passport and I need my passport back, and they will not. They threatened me. So Judge Vandenberg is going to be going to prison if my son is dead. I'm going to prove this. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if I spend the rest of my life doing this. I have nothing else to do but this full time. So, I mean, I am a pastor and I do that as well, but I have been able to not, have to worry about payments. I only have one land payment now, and I don't have 65 acres of land to pay on now. I only have 20. So that helps a lot. It gives me a lot more time to focus on this, but they have violated every single right that I have. I only have a First Amendment right left, and I don't have any other rights. I don't have my Second Amendment has been taken. My Fourth Amendment has been stripped. My Fifth Amendment's been violated. And I'm just trying to speak out to others so they know this is happening. This happens across this country. And this happened to be a guy that my son got involved with, knowing to him that he was a rapist, and my son didn't know that. And when I brought it to the court, or to the parole and probation department, they meanwhile they used my First Amendment, and that's the only right that I have left. So are you trying to be a smart ass, Jeff? Did you get hit in the face with a grenade, or are you just being a dumbass? Which one are you, a smart ass or a dumbass? You tell me. So I know most people are not very smart, and they don't think about what they say before they open up their mouth. See, you're the kind of people that this country, if you're in America, I'm a veteran. I fought for your right for freedom of speech, and yeah, you're a dumbass is what you are. And you've proven yourself already. And I don't sup with vipers. I don't cast my pearls before swine. It's not very often you find people who will actually stand up for the right of the people. And I'm a veteran and I'm a constitutionalist, so I stand up for the right of the people. Most people, they use their right and they just lactose tolerance is ruining. See stupid shit like that. I just rebuke people who are stupid, and that's the country I live in with a bunch of idiots. As people get, just pummeled by the police, people have maybe a hearing, protection, or they've got earbuds in. The cops will shoot you dead if you don't listen to them. They're tyrants and they're thugs, and they kill people like these people that come in here every day because they won't listen to them, and it doesn't matter because they just go down and they get away with it. 98.5% of cases take a plea agreement if they don't get killed by the police. So I speak up. I'm a veteran. You don't take a note to the Constitution and then quit defending the Constitution. So I'll do it until the day I die, and I will have zero regrets when I hit in the dirt again. I'm a man of this corrupt dust. I'm a man of the land, and I'll go back to this corrupt dust. I'm a man of the land and soil. And I don't claim citizenship. I'm not sovereign. I am a constitutionalist 100%, and I'm a threat to this country. They would actually call me a homegrown or domestic terrorist, because my standing up against the government should be overthrown. The government is tyrannical, and it is not only the right of the people in the Declaration of Independence, it is the duty of the people to overthrow the government. And so there's no militia, so there'll be no overthrowing the government. I live in a nation where this is the softest nation to ever walk this rock, and the women are more hardcore than the men. The men are a bunch of laydowns. The women will be drafted in America, and if we get involved in one more military operation, they're going to draft our women. So that's, there's very few men left like me in the U.S. I am the American man. I am living the American dream. I live off grid. I live away from people. I've been able to produce all my own power. I carry all my own water. I'm living the life that most people would love to live, but I want to share what I have with others. And one way to do it is to come in here and share the knowledge, and then share what, yeah, you're an idiot, JC. You're literally a fucking an idiot is what you are. You're a complete idiot. I'm off the grid. See how fucking dumb people are, brothers and sisters? See how stupid people are? People are fucking idiots. I'm on a fucking 4G phone out in the middle of nowhere, and you're gonna open up your pie hole. See what this dumbass here? I'm awoken, and I couldn't even tell you the difference between being on the grid and off the grid. This is the right of the Constitution. This is why I hate this country so much, brothers and sisters, because you have dumbasses like this. You know, you got dumbasses like this that don't know the difference between being on the grid. No, you're not on the grid because you're on the internet. I'm not hooked up to the fucking power pole, you idiots. I make my own power. These are the people that I defended their right, and it seems like it's just like, damn, these people just must have taken all the jabs, all the boosters. They're just space brains. Men don't even give a fuck about the women, you know, being drafted in America. That's how weak American men are. They didn't say anything about it. They don't care. I blogged about this for years. So it sucks, you know. They could be doing something for their country and they don't even know the difference between being on the grid and off the grid. This is the kind of people, brothers, sisters, that don't own a water filter, that don't have any extra rice and beans. They're going to come fucking kill you. They'll lose their head after 5 or 6 hours. They go from hungry, about 6 or 7, maybe 8 hours, to angry. And after bed 8 hours, they turn hangry. Do you understand? Hangry. And they lose their minds. You ever dealt with somebody who doesn't have a fucking head? You know, they do, but all they're thinking about is with their gut. This is the society that I live in. So this is why the constitutional republic is gone. There's no men who stand up for the right of the people anymore. But I took an oath to the Constitution, so I'm going to continue to defend that right until they throw me in the dirt. So I don't care what people think of me. I know that people don't like me. Nobody's, you know, I'm a fucking veteran, you know. I stand up for the right of the people. Do you think China will invade America? Absolutely, Holden. 100%. It won't be an invasion. Donald McNugget will turn this country over to the dragon. He'll give it to him. It says it in Scripture. It's in Scripture. It's in Scripture. It's Revelation 12, and the dragon will be there to consume the child. It's throughout. I've been doing on this ministry now I'm the only blogger who's covering this. You got idiots like this. JC says you have a brain, right? But JC, tell me what the word halakha is, JC. Tell me define the word hell for me, JC. Tell me what hell is. I know you're laughing your ass off because that's what you do. You get your rocks off on other people. So JC, give me the definition of hell. Give me the definition of hell. Give me the definition of hell. JC, speak the fuck up, child. You're a child, I can already tell. Speak the fuck up. Now you're listening, but you don't fucking have any action. So speak up. Define hell. Define hell, JC. You call me a fucking dumbass. Define what's coming out of my mouth right now. Tell me the definition of hell. Give me the exact definition. Okay, so see, this is the kind of people, brothers, sisters. Do you think this prick owns a water filter? This is the opportunist type person, brother, sister. They're just waiting for you in the wings, and they're going to come fucking rape your daughters, do horrible things to your kids. They'll do horrible things to you because they don't give a fuck. They don't own a water filter. When they're fucking thirsty and they're starving, they ain't going to give a fuck who you are. So nobody's selling water filters, dumbass. Nobody's selling water filters. I'm pointing out to you that you're going to be the problem, and that the people in here need to worry about people like you, JC. People like you, JC. People like you, JC. Nobody's selling water filters, dumbass. You don't own one. You don't own one. So guys, this is the person. See how stubborn they are? This is called brutish in nature. I make an example on this channel of people like this. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. And then when they need something, they're going to come fucking hurt you. They're going to hurt you because they don't have anything. They don't have anything. Awesome, sugar. I didn't use these before. I've never actually used this one. I've only ever used the Life Straw before. But this one has mad reviews. If you got Life Straws, this filters 100,000 gallons of water. 100,000 gallons. You'll never need one again. Think you could give one to JC, the dumbass in here, piece of shit dumbass. Okay. Look at this guy. Nobody's selling shit. See, this is the kind of society you got to live with, guys. You got to live amongst these people. And as the supply chain breaks down, this is who you should worry about. The government's going to do whatever the fuck they're doing, okay? The cops are fucking a bunch of tyrant pigs. They did nothing during the COVID. They just stood down and tucked their tail between their legs. You know what I'm saying? So this is the kind of person that you're going to have to be concerned about. I can shut my gates right now, and I wouldn't have to leave here for 15 years. I have 15 years worth of food. 15 years at least. I have seeds. I have, see your drug pushers. How much sugar and gold you got, sugar? Oh, here's a couple pieces of silver and gold right here. There's some gold and silver right there. What do you know? Look at that. And there's some more silver. There's some more silver. Here's a silver dime. Here's a silver quarter. There's a half ounce of silver. Boy, it just keeps coming off the shelf, doesn't it? Oh, there's another ounce. I said, these people don't own nothing, guys. And that's fine. Like I said, I ain't trying to change the world, man. There's a half ounce of silver right there. Guarantee you, this idiot don't own shit. Nothing. You don't own nothing. See, and now it's fake. Look, JC, he just does the opposition. I love it, people, bro. It's just, we're going to keep you in here, JC. We're going to keep you in here just to prove what kind of fucking idiot you are and that you're the kind of person that people need to watch out for. Oh, look at that. JC's a fucking idiot. Doesn't he? Not only a water filter, he ain't got no food. He's been jabbed. 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 Jabba-dabba-dooski. JC, how many jabs did you take? Did you get all 5 of the boosters? I can tell. It shows by your fruit, man. You're a piece of shit. I can tell. You're going to be a menace to society. You're going to be a menace to society. Doesn't even know the difference between real silver and gold. Isn't that beautiful sounding? There's not like the sound of silver, huh? It's very unique. Look, I got a fake piece of silver right here. Look. This is a fake one right here. This is a fake one, so you can test. Oh, now you want to know. Now, get the fuck out of here, JC. Go fuck yourself, JC. Now you're out of here. Now he's wanting to know something. What a fucking dumbass, right? What a piece of shit. So this is a fake piece of silver. I want you to listen to the difference. This is a silver eagle, okay? And it looks completely real. It'd be completely really tough to tell. So you can ping this one. Listen. That's fake. That's fake. This is real. See, that's called a ping test. Silver has a very unique sound to it. So this is a fake. I bought this as, this is actually, if you look, you'll see a little tiny piece of copper. I wore it down so I could see a little tiny piece of copper showing through. Where is it at? Right there. There's a little tiny section of copper underneath this. So it's covered in silver. It's coated in silver. Okay. But it's not, it's copper based. So it doesn't have that same. Who cares? Not you, G. Go spend your fucking zeros and ones, you fucking digit, on a screen. Why Mexican quality video? Get out of here, you fucking jarhead, piece of shit, fucking tyrant veteran, you fucking killing pig. You're a fucking piece of shit. Just like me, you fucking tyrant piece of shit. Fucking veterans are the worst thing ever on this rock. Nothing worse than United States fucking Army veteran. And I ought to join the Marines, but I couldn't put my fucking head in the jar. Crossfire's a fucking idiot. Fucking 8 up. Fuck, you're 16 up. You know that, soldier? Why don't you up out face? Move out, draw fire, soldier. Carry on as you were. Why are you still in my AO, soldier? Unask my AO, Crossfire. Get out of here, Marine. Hoorah, Semper Fi. Move out, draw fire. As you were, soldier. Oh, I take. Huh. You better lock it up. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Tyrant fucking veteran. Piece of shit. 1,000 fucking military bases in 180 countries. Speak the fuck up. Speak the fuck up. Nobody's mad. I'm pointing out that you're a fucking thug like me. The worst thing to ever walk this fucking rock are fucking veterans. Why don't you speak up about what the fuck we do in other fucking countries? I'm an MP, 95 Bravo. You know exactly who the fuck I am. First motherfucking one to battle and the last motherfucking one to leave, huh? You report to the MPs, don't you, Marine? So speak the fuck up. Speak the fuck up, Marine. Speak up now. Speak the fuck up about what the fuck we do in other countries. Speak the fuck up. You're an 8-up. You know what? You're 16 the fuck up. You're twice as 8-up as any other fucking soldier I've ever met in my life, huh? Speak the fuck up, soldier. You took an oath to the Constitution. Speak up. They're going to draft fucking women. Nobody's pissed off. It's called passion, you dumb fuck. Maybe I have a higher ASVAB score than you. I'm a fucking military police. Doesn't take very much high of an ASVAB score to be in the Marines, does it? Leg. You're a fucking leg is what you are. So speak up. Speak the fuck up. Speak up about how we have 1,000 military bases and soldiers like you rape women in other countries and children, and that never gets talked about back here in the U.S., huh? Never gets talked about. Look, you're going to get one more chance to speak the fuck up about what we do in other countries, or you're going to get the fuck out of here. I rebuke veterans. It's not these fucking civilians. They didn't join the fucking Uniform Code of Military Justice, right? Yeah, under that law, the military volunteer, right? Under the uniform. Speak the fuck up about what the fuck we do. If not, you're a fucking proud soldier. You're a fucking proud soldier, and pride is a sin. So I make examples of people fucking just like you. You took an oath to the Constitution, so speak the fuck up. You don't care about the Constitution. You just give a fuck about what I'm saying to you. Listen about what I'm saying to you there, soldier. Listen about what I'm saying to you. And do your fucking, if you know how to follow, what was your first general order? Do not quit your post until properly fucking relieved. And you are not doing shit about it, are you? Speak the fuck up about 1,000 military bases right now, or get the fuck out of here. You're a soldier. You took a note to the Constitution. Speak the fuck up about what the fuck we do dropping these freedom bombs. You know anything about depleted uranium? That affects lifetimes, you dumb fuck. So speak up, Marine. Speak the fuck up about what we do, or get the fuck off my fucking platform right now. You should be proud you're an American. Pride is a sin, you fucking idiot. Get out of here, John. You're an idiot. Pride is a sin. No, MPs are the fucking not. You have to have one of the highest scores in the fucking military to be an MP. So you're a fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. So let children in another country. You know, I served during Desert Storm, Desert Shield. That's the first part of the 90s, right? You know how many Iraqi women and children had lost their lives during Desert Storm, Desert Shield? Speak up right now, Crossfire. Tell me how many Iraqi women and children lost their life, and you can't give me the correct answer? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You guys don't know anything about the MPs. Oh, look at this. Who cares? Who cares? They were Iraqi. Listen to this shit, guys. Listen to this. This motherfucker doesn't care about the women and children. Okay? This guy doesn't give a fuck about the women and children that lost their life over there. It doesn't fucking matter. Saddam Hussein was a fucking CIA trained operative, you fucking dumb fucking idiot. Trained by the CIA. They never did find any weapons of mass destructions. So look at this dumb motherfucker. Doesn't care about the women and children that were raped over there. This is probably one of these people who did this. See, he's so prideful. They're fucking just like they're goyim. So I'm just going to stick myself and do these things to these women, and he doesn't care. See, this is what I warn you about, brothers, sisters in here. This is what I warn you about, is this kind of soldier right here who could easily rape a woman or a child and not give a fuck. Oh, fuck it. They're Iraqis. It's just a wet hole. I was just getting my dick wet. This is the kind of soldier that I tell you about. They don't talk about things. They do these things overseas, right? Nothing ever gets said. He didn't give a fuck about the Iraqi women and children. He didn't give a fuck. He said he don't care. They're just fucking Iraqi. He doesn't care about the women. They're fucking guys. This is the kind of fucking country that I live in, where people don't give a fuck about people in other countries. They don't give. See, he don't give a fuck. They were Iraqi. I said they were women and children that lost their life. He said he don't care. He don't fucking care. I'm not saying he did, but he raped a woman, a child over there, or doesn't care because they're just fucking fodder to him. Isn't that's see what I'm saying? Look at this, guys. I'm pointing out to you why veterans are absolute savages. Fucking, they teach us to just go fucking kill. Don't care, direct the fucking threat, eliminate the fucking threat, period. Fuck, I was SWAT certified, SRT. Not only was I was a fucking police officer. These people are fucking just savages. Do you see his mentality? He doesn't care about the women and children that lost their life over there. Isn't that sickening? Guys, soldiers rape women, and look, they get away with it because they don't fucking care. They don't care. You can see his fucking attitude. This is a person that is supposed to defend your constitutional right, brothers and sisters. So I want you to know, all soldiers aren't soldiers. All soldiers are not soldiers. Do you understand? They're fucking savages. They went there for a paycheck, and they went there, some of them, just to get their fucking dick wet because they don't give a fuck. They're savages. So this is disgusting. I want to show you, because now these people are on the streets of your country, and you're going to have to deal with this Crossfire guy. And he's trained. He's certified. Direct the fucking threat. He will kill whatever the fuck is in front of him without thought. He doesn't care. You can see he's an absolute fucking tyrant. He does not care at all about taking a life, or even said raping a woman. You know what I'm saying? Raping a woman. He said he doesn't care. He said he doesn't care. He said they're just fucking fodder. So this is what I want you to worry about, you know, or have some concern of in this country, because he's trained. He'll just fucking. How do you think a soldier will kill anybody without thinking about it? Because you're trained to complete the mission. You don't think about it. Thinking in fucking war will kill you. Yeah, that's right. Stay alert, stay alive. Stay alert, stay alive. Okay? Stay alert, stay alive. Don't push your drugs in here, Marv. There's nobody. Stop being a drug pusher, okay? Stop being a drug pusher. You're just like the fucking government. Guess it. Afghanistan. What do you think Afghanistan was about? Heroin, you dumb fucks. Yep, that's what it was about. So. Person that will rape a woman in Iraq, an Iraqi woman, get his dick wet, then fucking kill her, and then go kill the child and not give a fuck. And then, so what do you think they're going to do here in America? What do you think they're going to do here? This guy's on the streets of this country, okay? On the streets of this country, okay? This dude needs meds. Look at this, another drug pusher. Guess what, Soup? You're a drug pusher. You're a fucking drug pusher, like the governments. You push drugs just like the governments. Guess what the number one drug dealers on the rock are? Donald Trump, the Pfizer jab, and then below him, because that was $2.2 trillion. Nobody ever created anything that outsold any real estate deal. So shut the fuck up, Jonathan, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck out of here, stupid flags. I piss and I burn every flag I see. I shit and piss on all these flags because I didn't take no oath to no fucking flag. I took an oath to the Constitution. So get out of here, you fucking flag waving piece of shit. Yeah, this is real. You ain't never heard a real fucking veteran, have you? You don't know what it's like to fucking actually have somebody to defend your fucking rights. Speak the fuck up and not sit there and be ate the fuck up and be okay with all these women and children that we kill in all these other fucking countries. So get the fuck over it. If you don't like it, get the hell out of my platform. I'm not here to be nice. I could spend 20 years and the rest of my fucking life in prison now because I stood up for your rights. So look at him waving his flag. You're a piece of shit, Crossfire. I guarantee you, I bet you if we went and looked through your files, you probably raped somebody over there. I didn't say you did, but the potential for your fucking mentality is you raped a woman and child over there in fucking over there in the desert, and you don't give a fuck. You made it very clear, and you'll probably do the same thing here in America. You'll probably do the same thing here in America. So, see, that's sickening, isn't it? He does not fucking care. You can see that the absolute fucking tyrant pigs, just don't give a. So once again, thanks for letting me make an example out of you. No, I'm not unemployed, you dumb fuck. I'm retired, Ron. You're an idiot. I live on fucking 40 acres. You're a fucking dumbass. The land is paid off. I make my own power. I carry my own water. I'm not like you. I'm not like you. You fucking live in a city. You probably don't have any. Like I said, you probably don't have a water filter. You probably don't have any fucking rice and beans. So. Yeah. I live. Look at this. I fucking built my own cabin here. I've got 3 of them out here. I got 3 of them. I can invite every one of you in the fucking room to come out and live on this property, and I got plenty of food for you. These people don't have anything for you. They've got nothing. They got nothing. They don't have anything. They don't have a water filter, and this is going to be your biggest enemy, just so you know. So I live in my mom's basement. I know when I see it. Cool. So, hey, bro, I just bought a water filter and get out of here. I'm not your brother. You're a fucking pile of shit, probably a rapist. I'm not saying you did there across, but you didn't care about women and children. You showed everybody in this room that you would fucking rape a woman and didn't care. You get your dick wet. You said you didn't care. They're just fucking Iraqis. You should have seen what some of these fucking soldiers did to dead bodies over there in the desert, brothers, sisters. You would be absolutely fucking appalled at what soldiers do to dead fucking Iraqi men, women, and children. The pictures would they would fucking make you sick, literally doing horrible things to their fucking dead bodies. It's one thing to kill somebody, but to go over there and fuck with their dead body, this is kind of the shit that this kind of person does. I'm telling you, okay? It's sickening. Nobody wants to talk about this. How long? We have 1,000 fucking military bases, okay? This goes on every fucking day. Soldiers fucking do things to people in other countries because, hey, you got crossed. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. Remember, he said he don't give a fuck. They're just Iraqi. They don't care. Pretty sickening, isn't it? So please be very careful. Be very careful because these fucking Marines and these Army, I'm a veteran. I'm an MP. I know my signal sucks. Are you fucking stupid? I set them out in the middle of the desert. You guys are fucking dumbasses. I don't want to live around you people. The number one killer will be population density. Population density. Population density. So there we go. So are you feeling good about yourself? Now everybody knows you, cross rifles, that you're a fucking tyrant. You're a tyrant. And you would kill a woman or a child and not care and do horrible things to their dead fucking bodies, or do it to their bodies until they're dead. Maybe you'll do that until they're dead and violate their bodies. You said it, not me. Until they're dead and violate their bodies. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. I know you're laughing your ass off. You think it's funny to fucking rape women in other countries and we get away with it and get a free pass. This is the person that's on the streets of America right now, brothers, sisters, running around and going to not give a fuck. If he's hungry, remember, he's got certification. He'll fucking kill you. He don't care. He's certified. He'll go fucking rip your lips off your face. Marines ain't soft. I train with the Marines. I'm a fucking MP. Marines report to the fucking MPs. Snipers report to the MPs. Engineers report to the MPs. Yeah, Cav scouts report to the MPs. All the military, police, and the Army are the first ones to arrive in war, and we're the last ones because prisoners of war. So MPs are the war machine, or the most heavily armed 4-man team in the fucking military. Marines wish they could be fucking MPs, and they do. A lot of them on the job train and come over to be MPs. Oh, yes, they fucking do. So that's right. You fucking know it. First one into battle and the last one to leave. So if they're the tip of the spear, you've got to report to the MP. You heard this cross. He would fucking rape a woman over in Iraq and not give a fuck because they're just Iraqi. They're just Iraqis. Fuck it. They're Iraqis. I don't give a fuck. They're fodder. Isn't that suck? Get the fuck out of here, Monero. You keep saying that. How the fuck do I have it on my driver's license, dumb fuck? Oh, how do I have it on my vehicle? I have to turn in a duty DD-214, so it can't be stolen, you dumb fuck. You can't have it on the fucking, plate on your vehicle. You're an idiot. You want me to go get my DD-214? Guess what? I'm not going to do it. I don't have to. So this is, I want you to be concerned about this, guys. Nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about how many fucking people are Americans that are in the military or were in the military and are now on the streets. We are the war machine. There is a lot of military on the streets, and they're not soldiers. I have to remind soldiers, okay, freedom's long gone. It's about the right to fucking choose. It's about rights. It's about rights. It's about fucking rights, not freedom. See, this is how ate up fucking Cross is. He doesn't even know what the fuck he did. He just went over there like a thug and killed whatever the fuck was in front of him. Stop asking about 4th of July. Get the fuck out of here. I don't celebrate a nation that's a corporation. It's an apostate nation is what it is. I fucking hate this country, what it's become, because of soldiers like Cross that don't give a fuck about the people over in other countries, let alone, so if he didn't give a fuck about anybody over there, why the fuck would you think he would care about somebody here? Here, we'll show this dumbass fucker how stupid fucking people are. Veteran. What do you know? Look at that. Fucking CDM. So, once again, this is what I want you to be concerned of is these people like Cross. They don't care. They're absolute savages. They'll do whatever the fuck they want. He's number one. He's going to put himself as number one. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. You can see by the attitude. That's why I've kept him in here for so long, because this is the person you're going to have to deal with on the streets. There's a lot of fucking veterans that are not veterans. They're not veterans. They don't give a fuck about the Constitution. They served a paycheck. They served themselves. I haven't been in the fucking army. I got released in the fucking 90s. I haven't been in the fucking army. I got released in the fucking 90s, my DD-214 in the 90s. Okay. And I still serve this country. Okay. So I'm warning you about, there's a lot of veterans on the streets of America that don't give a fuck. They're not veterans. They don't act like fucking veterans. They don't care about the right of the people. They didn't serve the right. They served a paycheck. They served themselves. See, he says, I'm number one. I'm number one. See, I'm number one. I'm the greatest. So he doesn't care about his tour of service. He cares about himself. You can tell that's why he joined the military. Okay? That's why he joined the military. Look, I'm gonna go show you, dumb fucker. You're a fucking idiot. Look at Crossfire. Look at how fucking Cross rifles. Look how fucking stupid you are. Look at this, you dumb fuck. You see this? Look around, you fucking idiot. Look around me.
This is the kind of people you're going to have to deal with. I don't live near anybody. I don't live near people because I don't want to deal with people like that. Because they're savages. I guarantee a Cross will fucking kill anything in his way. If it comes between him getting a meal, he wouldn't care if it's a lady or a child. He made it very clear. He made it very clear. You know, you see what I'm saying? He made it very clear. Soup, get the fuck out of here. You're ate up. You know that? Get the fuck out of here. So, brothers and sisters, the best thing you can do is get away from people, okay? Because you got to, it's one thing, you're a fucking civilian, okay? You never thought about having to deal with a fucking veteran. You think you got to deal with fucking civilians. No, you got to deal with veterans that are trained, that will do anything to take your fucking food from you. Anything. What are you doing, boys? They don't care. I just showed you Cross is an absolute savage. He will kill you. In the middle, he will kill you. He will take and rape you and to steal your food. He will fucking kill you. He already said it. He doesn't fucking care. Listen to me, people. We're going to keep Cross in here so you can see how much of a fucking dumbass. If he cared about this country, he'd be speaking the fuck up about the country. But he's making it a personal fucking dead vendetta with me. And I don't give a fuck about him. I don't care about him. I told you, I served next to fucking soldiers that I had to remind that we didn't defend the right of freedom. We fought for the right to fucking choose. But he's not talking about anything in the country. He thinks this is the best country since fucking sliced bread. Look, you guys, you know what the first stage of alcoholism is? Denial. You got to admit that you have a fucking problem to fix it, okay? You got to admit. So we're going to go walk to the back of the property. We're going to go a little walk and talk here. So, hey, cut it out, buddy. Pants. Got her. All done. All done. All done. All done. Go run. Go run around. Go run around. Go, my little crazy dingo. Go, my crazy dingo. Go get him, Toggy. Go get him, Biggie. I know, you're waiting for Dad, huh? All right, we're going to go to the back here. Shut the fuck up, Crossfire. All right, now you're out of here, Crossfire. You want it? Hey, you're going to get one more chance there, Crossfire, to do something for your country right now. You're gonna get your one fucking chance to prove yourself right now here, okay? Prove yourself right now. Come here, Toggy. Prove yourself right now. Say something for your country. Do something for your country. Don't make it about me. Don't make it about me. Do something for your country. Let's prove you're a fucking Marine. Prove that you're not some fucking ate-up soldier right now. Prove it. Do something for your country. Say something about your country. I don't give a fuck, dude. Cross rifles, okay? Say something about, do something. Prove that you're a fucking soldier and do something to prove to me that you're still a fucking veteran. You don't have to prove anything to me. Prove it to this fucking thing in here inside this fucking chat or get the fuck out of here. Don't make it about me. If you make it about me, I'll go ahead and moderate you. I could have moderated you. Do something about your country. Make it about your country. Do it for the other people in this chat, not about me. Quit making it about me, Cross Rifles. Prove that you're a service to other being, not service to self. All you proven is your service to self, you fucking dumbass. Now put something in the goddamn fucking live stream. Put something in the fucking EMS can't read. Look at this is what he's going to put, guys. This is the person that gives a fuck about you. EMS can't read. EMS can't read. That's what he fucking said. That's what he wants to do for you. That's his service. That's his service right there. In my head, he's a fucking self-service being. He is not serving anybody else. Not serving anybody else. He's not, he could have made it about you guys, not about me, and he still made it about me. So he's definitely one of these ate-up fucking soldiers that I remind you about, guys. This guy ain't no fucking soldier. If he was a soldier, he'd be put something in there for you. You know, when you join the military, I joined the military to give my life for you. This dude can't fucking say anything about anything. He doesn't care about anybody else but his fucking self. And he's shown that over and over. I just gave him all the chance. All the chance. So we'll give him one more chance, and I'll show you guys. Watch. Cross rifles. Show everybody in this chat, okay, that you fucking are you give a fuck about anybody other care. Show everybody in here that you care about him, right? Him or her in here. Don't make it about me. This truly is your last chance. You've got to help yourself here by helping the people in the chat. So put something in here, or I'll moderate. Okay, he's an idiot. This is a fucking, see, this is a Marine, guys. Fucking Marines are absolute thugs. And not all of them. There's really smart Marines, guys. Intelligent Marines. But you got these fucking legs like this, guys. He doesn't fucking care. He doesn't care about your fucking safety. He doesn't care. It's crazy. You saw him. We rape women and children in other countries. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're just Iraqi. They're just Iraqi. That's fucking, you guys got to live with these people on the streets. That's why I left him in this fucking live stream that long, guys. These are the people you have to fucking deal with on the streets of this country. These are the people they employ for fucking ICE, to go out and work for ICE. You see why they're such fucking savages? Absolute fucking savages. He don't care. He could have put something in for his country. He served the country. So he shouldn't have made it about me. I told him to separate himself for a minute. He couldn't. So he ain't going to be able to separate himself on the street, brothers and sisters. He's not. He's not. He's not. So anyways, let's take a look here. I'm going to show you what I've got back here. This is the shelter. This is how fucking stupid most people are, you know, in this country. They don't pay attention to shit. You kidding's going to go in there? You going to go in the storm shelter? This is the shelter. I've been building this shelter for years. It's taken me 5 years to build this storm shelter. And I'm still working on getting the last of this doorway in. And it's got a wood stove down there. This will come up and come out the shelter. I'm still working on this. It's all French drained. The bottom floor is French drained. 20 feet down from where we were standing up at the top. So I guarantee you, fucking Cross ain't got no way to help anybody else, okay? What I do out here is I build these things for other people, okay? I donated this property to the ministry. So here's another project that's been worked on here. This is a 50-foot hole. This was actually dug. I'm digging the well here right now. Actually digging that by hand. Oh, kittens. Here comes the kittens. So here's the well being dug. There's the water tank. The back, the exit. There's an exit back here on this wall here. This took me 4 years to dig from there to over there. This took 3 days with the backhoe to have them do what took me 4 years to dig out by hand. And all the dirt is all spread out all along, you know, all along here. But this is what I'm doing for this hailstones, the weight of a talent. It talks about in scripture about this is a culvert. And I'll actually backfill all of this. We'll get backfilled all the way up to this area here. And there'll be at least probably 15 feet. You could put 150 feet of earth. I pulled this back because I'm bringing concrete. I'm going to bring another 7 yards of concrete in and put this right in here. So anybody want to donate to the ministry? We'll start a concrete fund. How about that? Let's start another concrete fund. I paid for the first, it was $700 to have all this concrete put over this shelter here. Okay. This is the vent. This is where the wood stove pipe will be coming out. And then I'm going to go ahead and put one more coat. You can see it's all covered, and we'll hop up here on top, but I didn't get all of this back in because I really wanted the side super thick, and I knew I'd have to come in here and bring more concrete in. So I'll put one more coat, and then we'll run it out that way on the spine. So that will all be concreted all the way down through here as well. So little by little, where are my puppies? Boys! This is the underground garden over here. Tango, yatter boy, where are you boys at? Come on, my good guys. So we'll eventually put the underground garden. It will be dug all the way out to right here, and then we'll be able to heat this building in here. Good job, guys. And then put a vent off of here so I can geothermally keep this garden in the winter months. If I want to, I'll be able to run a full garden out here. So that's what I'm saying. Cross Rifles is an idiot. He probably lives in a fucking town somewhere when he could be doing. He has the skill set to be doing shit like this, but a lot of these fucking soldiers are ate up, and they're not very good, and they weren't soldiers to begin with, and that's why I want to explain it to you. They just train to be killers is all they are. Trained fucking killers. So anyways, we're standing up on top of the shelter here. Again, I have more concrete. I need to call for another concrete truck. It's another $700, and then I'll be able to put one more nice large coat. This is really thick. I mean, I've got it super thick in here. There's multiple layers, and actually I put a huge spine down the middle. I sloped the bottom of this like this. Around here, you can't tell, and there's a massive hump down the middle of this as well. That's why it didn't get all the way filled, because I wanted more concrete. I mean, the concrete's like that thick all the way down this middle. It's even thicker in some places. So, yeah, this is the shelter. I'm a serious guy. I don't play around, you know. And the reason I'm doing this is not a bunker. This is not a bunker. This is called a storm shelter. You know, you get in a storm shelter for 15, 20 minutes, right? 30 minutes. And then you get out and you move on with your life. You know, this whole, it's the end of the world. It's stupid, man. You know, this shelter right here would cost at least $250,000 to have built. There you go. That's it. That's what Tex. It's not like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's a freaking shelter. You get in it. 20, 30 minutes. You get the fuck out and you move on with your life. It's not fucking doom and gloom, you know? Everybody's so doom and gloom. I don't live like that. That gives me peace of fucking mind. I get shitty weather out here. I got somewhere to go. We had fires right out here. Fires, all fires right on the edge of this wood line, right up here. Right there, there was fires. I told the fire chief I'm not leaving this property. I'm not letting people come in here and come down my driveway because they want to shut everything down in the county. Fuck off. Don't come down my driveway. He said, I know what you got, man. I'm good. You're fine. Even if everything burnt around me, guys, it's not going to affect me inside that shelter. I go 25 feet in. That's a 50-foot storm shelter. Ain't no fire gonna get me down there. So all right, let's look over here. We're walking back up to the front. This building here is a building that I built years ago. This is the Rusty Butterfly. It's one of the buildings out here at the Are you on the run? I'm at my fucking house and this dumb fuck says, are you on the run? Are you fucking stupid, Bean? Are you fucking stupid? Are you just fucking a numbskull, man? How the fuck am I on the run, you dumb fuck? I'm building a fucking shelter and you say, are you on the run? Let me ask you, Bean, did you take the fucking jab? Did you get the fucking jab, Run? Or Bean? Did you get the fucking jab? Did you get the jab? Because your question is fucking stupid, man. No, I'm not on the run, you dumb fuck. I can't even leave the fucking state, you idiot. God, people are fucking idiots. So anyways, this is a building that I built out of here. It's all repurposed material. And that's why I live out here, guys. I'm fine. I just don't know how people are fucking stupid. You know? I never said I was on the run. I said my son and daughter were fucking missing. I never said I was on the run. So that's the problem with society. They just take and put whatever they want. So look, guys, this is a fucking travel trailer. Believe it or not, it's a fucking old travel trailer. Look at that. A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them, but it's an old travel trailer. So I've got 45 acres out here. I sold the other 20 that I had over here to Kevin. So I had 40 here. Kevin, I sold I sold him that cabin over there, and the tractor trailer will build into a cabin eventually out here as well. But this is a oh, this is a question. Chill. Okay, dog. Goodbye. I'm not gonna chill. Angry. Goodbye, you idiot. You fucking people are lay downs. You know that? Somebody can't be passionate and you fucking think somebody's angry. You wouldn't know the difference between passion and anger. You guys need to grow the fuck up, man. Seriously. You're a bunch of fucking bootlickers. All you do is lick the boots fucking system, and you don't give a fuck about anybody else. You'll hand the goddamn cop your fucking license, and you'll do whatever the fuck you're told because you're a good debt slave. Start standing up your fucking rights. They're not even minting our money in gold and silver, okay? So stop being such a fucking lay down. Quit being a little bitch. Stand the fuck up. Do something about it. Our country's in fucking shambles. This is not a great country. It's a corporation. It's fucking horrible what we do to other nations and other countries. So stop fucking lying about it. Stop being fucking nice and start speaking the fuck up. You don't have too much more chance before they're going to overrun this country, okay? So I'm not mad at you. Just don't fucking stay in here. Go somewhere else. Go hang out with some other lay down. Go on to some other YouTube channel where they're real fucking soft. They're going to draft our women. They're going to draft our women to fucking war. You don't care about that. I do. I care about this fucking country. I'm not going to try to change things I can't, but at least I'm going to speak up about it. You know, the first stage of alcoholism is fucking denial. You can't admit that you have a problem. You're not going to fix it. You're not going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to fix it. You have to admit that you have a fucking problem to fix it. So why does nothing get fixed in America? Because nobody thinks anything's wrong with America. Hello! As it's in fucking shambles. They're printing $1.5 trillion every 100 days. So shut the fuck up. If you don't have anything nice to fucking say, I don't want to hear that shit. Fucking nice. The no word nice means to be stupid. Fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously. This fucking country sucks. We have a fucking goddamn selected president that's spending fucking more money than he did last time. That's the problem that I have, is that they fucking spend all our children's future, guys. The children. Nobody gives a fuck about the kids being touched at the fucking airport at TSA. Yeah. Look at the women were frontline workers. They were the backbone during World War II. The backbone. And you got to deal with this dumb fuck like Roast. Look at this Roast, guys. This is a person you got to deal with. Roast is who you got to deal with, guys. He don't give a fuck. He's going to talk about the stupidest fucking shit. Okay, so here's the, we're going to be moving this building here. This is the, or I am, nobody's, I got no mouse in my pocket, so. This is the doggone saloon. This is where we do all, there he comes. There comes my big guy. Go get a drink. This is the Rusty Dragon where I do all the live streaming from here. No, that's true. USMC, I know that because they have a different military standard. So are you going to be an 8-up fucking Marine like Cross Rifles? Huh? Jerry, are you going to be an 8-up fucking Marine? Why don't you tell these fucking people in here what the fuck we do in other countries? 1,000 fucking military bases. Don't be like Cross Rifles. Tell these fuckers you report to the MPs, don't you, when you go to war? First one to battle, the last one to leave. Speak up. Speak the fuck up. Rusty Dragon is what you call your wing. I know that. You're out of here, Andrew. So let's go over to the Rusty Dragon. Speak up, Jerry. Speak the fuck up about our 1,000 military bases in 180 fucking countries and how we just go destroy people for fucking oil. So people could stand on a fucking X and wear a face diaper? That's fucked up. So speak up, Marine. That's what I did to Cross Rifles, and he got all 8 the fuck up because he wasn't a soldier. He was 16 up. Is he twice as ate up as you? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Just speak some truth. That's all I ask. You take a note to the Constitution, you defend it till the day you fucking die. I don't care what your DD 214 if it says Echo Tango Sierra. You don't stop serving this fucking country. At least be honest about it. So, you know, how many other countries have 1,000 military bases? Why the fuck can America have nuclear weapons, but Iran can't? You know, not everybody in fucking Iran that says death to America. Not everybody. Namaste. Maranatha. So, you guys, we got to speak up about this. We need to we got 1,000 military bases and we got dying fucking Marines on the streets of America. Veterans that serve this country that are fucking dying. Children, women. We're going inside the Rusty Dragon here, guys. This is a cabin that's completely all repurposed materials. Nothing in this cabin is brand new. Everything has been repurposed. All the flooring. You can see in here, all slate flooring in the front coming in. This is the wall. I haven't finished this wall. I'm going to be doing it in this really large, thick. You can see how thick that is. That's really thick material. You know, here's the back. So my idea was eventually, live streaming on a dirty potato as a camera. Yep, Alex is a fucking dumb fuck. All he cares about is his eyeballs. Go fuck yourself, Alex. So, lofted bedroom up here. I'm going to go ahead and put a kitchenette in here. I started doing some rock work in some of the corners here, like I have here, and some of the cells to match the fireplace. This is all, so it's real safe. I mean, you could dump ashes out the front of this all over and coals, and it's not going to get, because it's all concrete. Hi, boy. Hi, guys. Eventually, water composting toilet. Again, vaulted ceilings. I'm going to go ahead and put this log siding will eventually go up here on the lid. I need to insulate it. And then over here, I'm going to put this tin like this up here. I was adamant about having this beige up there, and then I'm going to put a tin seafoam green roof on the top of it. So, and then from here over will be all of these log siding, just like this. What are you doing, handsome boy? So, anyways, little shot. I thought I'd come over here. There's metal in the floor. Yep. Truth streaming in 144p. Look at these idiots, brothers, sisters. People are fucking idiots. All they care about is what they see. That's society today. So, anyways, here's a little shot of the front of it. Looking in here. So, I changed the shelving on this the other day. I had this half round shelving like this, and I changed it out to this flatter shelving, and I like it much better. So, yeah. But it's coming along. I got about another week or two inside of this building, and I'll be done with this and ready to rent this out. Or, you know, if somebody comes out here to the ministry, they can. I offered Kevin stayed in here for a couple weeks. He still has his bed or whatever sitting over there. He's over in the other cabin now. But anyways, couple more cells to finish up. I'm going to picture frame this chain here like a picture frame on the inside of this cell. And actually over here last night I was looking on the live stream, and I might use that glass. I don't know if it'd fit inside that cell. I have a little bit more work to do here. I'm going to put some shelving on these edges up here. And then there's one more, that corner has been filled as well. So this is all this thicker material, just like this. You see how thick that is? This is all really old material. All these are really old, thick boards here. So, and that'll get your ass thrown right out of here. Bye, dumbass. So, okay. Anyways, yeah, I know the video quality is not the best. If you look around, I live out in the middle of nowhere, so I don't have to live around people who all they worried about is what they see. So, I'm so glad I don't live around people that are fucking idiots. My father, Sergeant Major military, was all I knew since now. It's like a life that never happened. He speaks nothing of it. Works 9 to 5. I can't get him to speak of it. He's not proud of it or something. No, he's not. And a lot of people don't want to talk about their tour of service, but it's good that you're trying to get them to talk about it. Sergeant Major, wow, that's E9. Sergeant Major, that's first sergeant, sergeant major. Those are absolutely some high, that's about as high as you can get. And enlisted. So here's the back side of the building. All log siding. So we'll be renting this building out here. If you want to come out to the desert and stay out here, you can come out here. Let me know if you're one of the regular subscribers to the channel. And the only new thing on this building is these 4 windows. Okay. So this is called the Rusty Dragon. And it, yep. So I'll be building a shower back there as well. So, all right, let's see if we can go back inside. We can get a little more, pick something up here. Trash blows around out here. So, all right, we're gonna go back inside. We're gonna have a discussion. Will I go to prison tomorrow? I can go to prison. Will they haul me into the county jail tomorrow? Try to pull some bullshit on me. We'll see. 404 days tomorrow since they SWAT raided the house. They haven't done shit. I think the only option that they have right now is to either try to, what do I need a booster antenna for? I need a booster antenna for what? What am I going to boost? I'm on a cellular phone. I don't have internet out here, so. Boys, go get a drink, guys. Go get a drink. Oh, cool. Lady's doing good. She's doing good. Look at her. We just got one. Oh, you smell yummy. I could smell you all the way over here. Mmm. Yummy. Doing good. Very pretty flower. Well, no flowers yet. So. She's doing good. Doing good. Oh. You might go up into town here a little bit and get me a burger. I'm feeling like a burger. I want to have a burger. I got to go put gas in my vehicle because I got to go drive 2 hours away. Taco, you want to come inside, Biggie, with Dad? You come in with Dad? All right, let's go inside. I'll leave this door open. Oh, man, I left the light on in here. All righty. Okay, so maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll go to prison or jail. Maybe I won't. Maybe they'll drop the case tomorrow after 404 days of not doing anything. That's a clear violation of the right of due process and a violation of my 6th Amendment fair and speedy trial. So we'll see. God's got my back. That's all I know. And whatever God wants to happen to me. So, yep, I'm not pretty to look at, so this ain't about looks. So, appreciate that all sling. So,
Appreciate that. At least somebody's honest in here. That's what I want. I want honesty. I don't want a bunch of fucking lay down pieces of shit that don't give a fuck about saying nothing. The silent majority. And if they do, it's just a bunch of bullshit. So no value to anything that comes out of their face. So yeah, I'm not the easiest thing to look at. I know that. That's fine. It's about what you hear, not about what you fucking see. So good deal. So what time is it? 10 o'clock. All right, we'll wait a little bit longer here. So what do we got here? It's official. Elon Musk names the American Party. Huh. So, okay. Well, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think they'll do to me tomorrow? They have not even opened the case in 404 days after SWAT raiding the house. Nothing's been done. Both attorneys have quit. Here's a picture of the attorney quitting right here. However, in light of that, I'm going to suspend communications. And what does it say? Communications, and I will notify the courts that he's quitting as my attorney. I'm not going to file a motion that doesn't have a credible basis that would violate my ethical obligation as a lawyer. It would not help you. I asked him to drop the case because they assaulted me. They violated my right of be secure in my house's papers, persons, and effects. They hit me in the face with a fucking grenade. They hit me in the face with a grenade. That is a Fourth Amendment violation. So the charges should be dropped immediately. Immediately. So look at that right there. You see the attorney quit. May. Or no, he quit. What was that? Yeah, back in May, he quit. Look at that. Because I told him he's not filing, he hasn't filed any paperwork, and I was going to contact the bar if he didn't fucking do his job, then he quits on me. Fucking piece of shit. He never did anything anyways, so. Yeah, they were serving a warrant. But they have to serve the warrant properly. Remember, you can't just assault somebody. And they threw a grenade at my daughter and my son. So you can't grenade somebody. You don't come in with a grenade. My son had no weapons. My daughter had no weapons. There was no weapons in the building they were in, and that was totally 100% assault. To throw that in there with them, this is how they woke them up. They woke them up, my son and my daughter, and then they hit me in the face after 45 seconds of me being awake. Live streaming, going to the door. Only thing I asked is, Elijah, are you okay? And they hit me right in the face with a fucking grenade. So, attempted murder. Excessive force at the minimum. Cops are going to go to prison. Dave Vandenberg's responsible if my son is dead for the death of my son and my daughter. And I'm going to hold them accountable because he did not remove the no contact order, and the police wouldn't go get my son and my daughter where he was being held kidnapped, or my son and my daughter, and they denied me a call for service. Call for service. So first concussion grenade, and then five tear gas canisters, man. 5 fucking tear gas canisters in this little tiny fucking building. Excessive force. They were trying to kill me. They wanted me to come out with a gun so they can shoot me. That's exactly what the fuck they bragged about. There's some constitutionalists out here in the middle of the fucking desert, and they're going to fucking eliminate his fucking voice. That's why they hit my eyes, my ears, and shot and made sure that every one of my fucking senses were taken out. Because they know I'm a veteran. And they know I've been SWAT certified just like them. They know I was a police officer, a traffic reconstructionist. I have more certification than most of these police officers that came out to the house that day. So 404 days, and the case has never been opened. I've asked, requested hundreds of times to speak with the district attorney. I even asked Paul Palmer to speak with the attorney, and he said the district attorney won't meet with me. How the fuck will the district attorney not meet with me? I've asked for communication for 404 fucking days right now. I even asked in the SWAT raid, talk to me. Somebody talk about these fucking 180 hours. They didn't want to talk about it. And 404 days later, nobody's ever talked about Elijah's 180 hours. This country sucks. I fucking hate America so much. The system is fucking not innocent until proven guilty. 98.5% of cases take a fucking plea agreement. They don't even try to fight the fucking case. They don't. Actually, 3% take it to trial, but 1.5% during pretrial or whatever, they cop a deal. So 1.5% of cases in America go to trial. Trials are very rare as a whole. They stack you so full of fucking charges, you don't feel like you can beat it. And then they threaten you with a shitload of fucking charges. Like they got 6 felonies on me right now. Hindering prosecution, 2 felony counts, interfering with a peace officer, harassing a police officer, menacing a police officer, and not letting the police officer do their job. Right? Well, they're trying to prosecute my fucking son illegally. I have the right to stop and interfere with that. I have the right under the 4th Amendment. I have the right to what is called self-defense, affirmative defense, justification defense, excused defense. I can protect myself or my son or anybody, you, from a legal prosecution. My actions are excused and justified in a civil or criminal trial. I haven't broken any laws. Yes, they took my Second Amendment right away from me. They took my guns. They came here and issued a warrant and took my Second Amendment right because I called Josh Bezel, the sheriff out here locally, and said, you live in this town. You're a fucking tyrant pig and you don't done shit in a year. It's been over a fucking year and you could be out here doing your fucking job, but instead you're harassing people. I have fucking multiple reports of you, Josh Bezel, harassing people. No, go out and do your fucking job. You know where my son is at. You guys know fucking something. I know you guys know something. I'm not fucking stupid. Josh, do your fucking job. I've literally got fucking people coming to me saying you're going on their fucking property inside their houses and harassing them. And he turns around and files retaliatory charges against me, harassing the police, menacing the police, and comes and takes my Second Amendment away from me using what is called an extreme risk order. And they came and served a search warrant and took the 2 guns that I said that I had. They didn't find any more than 2. I didn't have any more than 2. I never even fired those weapons one time. They were here to protect the fucking animals. My sheep, my goats, my dogs, my kittens, my chickens, and now I got everything except for the dogs are gone because I don't want my animals to get fucked up because I have no way to fucking protect them. So nobody was resisting. So there was no resisting whatsoever. So they have to tell you why they're there. They have to show you the fucking warrant, okay? And they have to execute the warrant properly. They can't hit you in the face with a grenade. They can't do that. So that makes the whole SWAT raid null and void. You had me fucking dead rights if you think you did, but you still didn't, and then you fucked up, so everything gets dropped. Isn't that great how that fucking works? You can't come out here and just assault people to do a search warrant. That's what they did. They'd never even fucking said a word to me. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. You can hear in the live stream, not saying anything. I go to the door, nothing said. I go to the door, all I ask if my son is okay, and they hit me in the face with a grenade. Prison time. Attempted murder. So. No, this country is horrible. Cancel this fucking there's no such thing as freedom. This country is a fucking abomination. This is the most unsafe place to be in the world. The most violent place on the whole fucking rock. Chicago, Illinois. Shut your fucking mouth. You're a fucking idiot. It's fucking everywhere. It's all across this United States. There's still fucking good places, but it's as a whole, it's a fucking abomination. There's 1,000 fucking military bases in 180 countries, and we got dying fucking people in the streets of this country. Okay? Children, women, veterans, fuck you. This country sucks. We have 1,000 military bases. We're sending money overseas and there's people dying in the fucking streets of this country. Shut your fucking mouth. You're an idiot. Get the fuck out of here. This country sucks. It's horrible. There are good people in the country. There are some good locations, but as a whole, it's a fucked country. It's horrible country. This country is a fucking very unsafe country. They've got road raiders out there. Our founding fucking fathers warned you about a standing army. It's called the state fucking police. They came here and tried to kill me. Okay? Kill me. Fucking dead.
because the county's a bunch of fucking criminals. And that's why they're going after me, because I'm pointing out that they're criminals. They're involved in criminal fucking delivering illicit fucking things in the community to the farmers. And the farmers don't do shit. Oh, no, the farmers are clean as a whistle. No, the fuck they're not. They do these things too. The cops' vehicle is seen picking up shit at the airport and seen at the people who distribute these things in fucking town. That's fucking stupid. How are you so fucking stupid to bring your patrol vehicle and then your son's out seeing delivering these things as well as he is? And that's why he's retired on the job, because he got caught with it on the job. Oh, I wasn't wrong. Huh? After all these years, I was right. I was right. I was right. So, fuck yeah. Fucking corruption. So Dave Vandenberg's going to go to prison. He's liable for my son's death. At one point in time, they knew my son was alive. And now if he's dead, I asked him to drop the no contact order. He wouldn't do it. So guaranteed, if my son and my daughter are dead now, Dave Vandenberg, the judge in Lake County, Oregon, is going to go to prison for the liable for criminal fucking, for the homicide, as well as Marshall Radonich, because I think he either killed my son and my daughter or he's holding them hostage 100%. And I've already reported it to the police because he never talked to my son or daughter after they got out of jail. But my son's car he came and bought my son's car. My son bought the car from him, which he said he never talked to him. And then my daughter's car was down at his fucking house. He said he never talked to my son or daughter. So that's why I didn't want to, but I had to call the fucking cops on my son, and they'd already shot him once. Imagine having a cop call the cops on your son, and he'd already been shot once by the fucking cops with his fucking hands in the fucking air. They shot him with his hands in the fucking air. That cop's going to prison. Who threw this fucking grenade? Who threw this fucking grenade? They're going to prison. Cops are going to prison. Or they're going to try to snatch me up tomorrow, guys. So if I disappear off this platform, it's because they got me. Okay? So, if you don't see me on here after tomorrow, it's because they fucking arrested me. So I went because they wouldn't do their job, and I knew I located where I thought my son was at. I went down there myself, and his car was gone. And my daughter's car was parked in the fucking place that my son's car was at. This guy said he never talked to my son. He took 40 pounds of silver from me. This is a guy I both know. My son knew him and I knew him. And I put my trust in this guy and said, look, don't touch my fucking silver, dude. 25 pounds of silver was taken by my younger brother last time. That's my retirement, Marshall. Don't touch my fucking silver. You said you're going to bail my son out day one. It's fucking 9 days, dude. And how much money do you have? His bail's $130,000. How much money do you fucking have? Oh, I got $4,500. You're fucking lying to me, dude. You said you had almost all the money. Right now, go into my fucking house, go into my cabin. Here's where the safe is located. Get my fucking precious metals. Take the fucking gold. Bail them the fuck out of here right now. I don't want him to wait. I don't want him here any longer. I don't give a fuck. Don't touch my silver, Marshall. Don't touch my fucking silver. That's my retirement. I had 25 pounds taken. There's 40 fucking pounds this time. Don't touch it, okay? Take the gold. Don't touch my fucking silver. He took my fucking silver anyways. And my passport was in there, which is a federal offense to take my passport. So I called the fucking Josephine County where my son was at and said, hey, here's where my son is at. Here's where my daughter's at. I think this guy killed my son and my daughter. If not, he's got him kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said, like I said, he sat there and played fucking stupid. And then I go down there and talk to him. And he said he never talked to my daughter or his son. I'm like, hey, where's my son's car? It was parked right. Well, your son came here and he bought the little truck from me. Motherfucker, you said, and I wanted to fucking grab him right there and just fucking wring his neck because I knew he was lying to me. He was lying to me. And then I said, well, why is my daughter's car here? Well, she sold it to me. They dropped my daughter's charges back in September because they kidnapped her. They knew they had fucked up and they dropped her charges. And I think that's why they kidnapped her, because they'd have to pay a fucking lawsuit against her. A lawsuit and hitting and fucking do their son. So I think they killed my son and my daughter. Marshall was involved in it. He lured them in. That's why her car was there, guys. He lives fucking hours, 4 or 5 hours away from my daughter. That car that my daughter had I wanted to buy from her. It was a stock Honda hatchback. No modifications done to it.
My son does that for a living. He modifies these cars and he makes them fast and he does all that. I'm like, wait a minute. She could have put that on the fucking internet and sold it to anybody. Why the fuck is her car there? And I'm thinking, and he said, she sold it to me to get an attorney. Her charges were fucking dropped. Back in September. She didn't need fucking money from an attorney. Marshall Radonich of Wolf Creek, Oregon, off Mount Creek, lured my daughter down there. And I told the fucking cops this. And when I told the cops, hey, my daughter is potentially being raped, okay? My son is there, and this guy's lied to me. He stole my silver, and he's got my passport, which is a federal offense. He can't hold it. He said he sent it. Go to Wolf Creek Post Office. You're going to see he never sent it. He still has it. I know he does. He's not being honest about any fucking thing, okay? Anything. So even when like I said, when I went down there, my daughter's car was there, and he said she sold me the car. He lives hours away from him, my daughter, and she would need to sell the car. She could sell that car to anybody. It's just a regular fucking car. It gets like 40 miles to the gallon. It's not fixed. It's a really nice little car. It's stock. And I actually wanted to buy it for my son. So there's no way. No, I already called the feds. The feds have been involved since the beginning. So I don't want them to be dead, but it's been too long, guys. Nobody's fucking looking for him except for me. I told the fucking cops, I think this guy raped my daughter. I think he's fucking doing something to her. There's no way. Something's not right. My son is I don't know if he's being held hostages or hostage, what he's doing, but he's lied to me. He's got 40 pounds of my silver. I don't know. He might be. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think he's a Fed. This is the guy that told me to bring my son and daughter to his location, and he would hide them for me. He would hide them in the gold mines. They could come down there and make $300 a day. And I'm like, no, Marshall, they're not coming down there. I'm not hiding my fucking son. I have the evidence. We're not going on the run. He's staying here. We're going to live stream. I've got a following, and we're going to get, somebody will call, the news will pick it up. Somebody will fucking pick it up. Okay. Somebody will pick it up, and nobody did. So what do? I live stream for 17 fucking days straight with the evidence. And still they wouldn't do shit about it. You're a dumbass. You know that, Millie? I rebuke people like you. Is sometimes I wonder why I served the Constitution and took an oath. And you do have freedom of speech, but people for just like you, Millie, just so you know, Millie and Vanilli. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Blame it on the stars, sunshiny night. Millie. Fucking asshole. This is a problem with society, guys. This is a problem. Nobody gives a fuck. There's a dead, my son's dead, my daughter's dead, and he's fucking talking about some fucking TV show. People are lost, man. This is a society I have to live in, and don't think that these people don't get cops. They become cops, They do. There's cops just like this fucking Millie. You get a fucking badge and go out there and... Sort of the reason I pulled you over is stop resisting. Seriously? Fuck the FBI. They're low man on the totem pole. And I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, you can stay. You're not being facetious or anything. I'm being a little facetious. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. You guys remember Millie Vanilli? Call him. Jerry, call him. Call him. I've done everything I could do, guys. I called Josephine County Sheriff's Office. I said, look, my daughter's car's here. I explained them very, very, in detail. And they said, Tracy, you have a no contact order with your son and your daughter. And if we go there and contact them, you're breaking your third party no contact order. So they wouldn't even go look for my possibly dead son, dead daughter, or raped, or being kidnapped, and they wouldn't even go look for them. They denied me a call for service. A call for service. They denied me. There's my passport there. That's a fucking felony. They had every reason to go there. They had 40 pounds of my silver. 40 pounds of my silver he took from me. 40 pounds. And I told him, don't touch it. You can take the gold, but don't touch my silver. I have it in fucking recordings. I have this all documented, and he still fucking took it anyways. Imagine if I got out of jail and I had that 40 pounds of fucking silver to work with. I might have been able to go get an attorney, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't. I didn't have any money. I put my land up for sale. I put everything up for sale. No, it's a no contact order. It's not a restraining order. It's a no contact order. So then I report to Josephine County. This guy potentially killed my daughter and my son. And here's where he's at. Here's his location. Here's the car. That's my daughter's car. He said he never talked to my daughter. Now he's saying she bought the car from him. Her charges were dropped back in September. He said she needed it for an attorney. My son's little yellow truck was there, and he said he bought the truck from him when he said he never talked to him, and he went on the run from his trial in a little yellow fucking car? In a little yellow truck? Who fucking outruns the fucking cops and goes on the run in a yellow car? You guys, red cars look like they're going fast. You see think about what I'm telling you. Every yellow car that goes down the fucking road, you see it. You can't help but notice it. You don't go run the fucking cops in a yellow truck. A little yellow 80s pickup. There are not a lot of them on the road. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that nuts? So this guy says, oh, well, no, your son came and bought the truck for me. I'm like, now, wait a minute. And well, then why is my daughter's car parked there? Well, she bought the car from me. Oh, I'll show you. I got a thing that's about the same color as it. Where is it at? Where's that little? Dude, this is the color of the truck. Where'd Kevin go? Get back. Get back. Oh, that is coming over this way. It looks like he's just moving around there. So this is the color of the truck that he went on the run with from the cops. Missed his trial, didn't show up, and went on the run with the yellow truck. That's fucking bullshit, guys. It's bullshit, you know? Doing good. Thanks for coming in, Wayne. Never forget North Carolina, guys. Never forget Hurricane Helene. Never forget what our government did to us. Shut the fuck up, you dumb fucking idiot edits. I fucking hate people who are fucking... I don't hate you. I hate the fucking sin that you commit, you dumb fuck. You know how many times people have said the feds are coming, you fucking idiot? How many times people have doxed me and said the fucking SWAT team's coming again? They've got a fucking warrant for my arrest. You're a piece of shit. You know that? Fuck you. So apologize for the cursing, guys. It'll probably stop tomorrow because you probably won't have me in here. I'm probably going to end up getting arrested and they're going to fucking throw me in jail again. So for no reason, once again, fucking nothing, you know? So, or they're going to drop the charges. And either way, I'm not concerned about anything that happens to me. Father's going to do whatever he wants. Father's in control here. So I've done, you know, everything I said. I've kept my word. I would fight to the death to keep my son from going to prison. And here I am 404 days later. You know what I'm saying?
So his name is Elijah John Werner. My daughter's name is Adriana Massey. And I think that they're both either kidnapped or dead. And I've reported it to the police, and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's looking for my son. Nobody's looking for my daughter. So I am the only one looking for them. I'm the only one looking for them. Didn't that suck? Yeah, Elijah John Werner. No, but I bet you, Tone, you're going to get your ass bent over and you're going to get fucked by somebody who fucking, because you don't own a water filter, and they're going to be able to overtake you. Like Cross Rifles is going to come fucking rape you. He's going to come rape you. He said he would. He don't give a fuck. He's a savage. He's a Marine, and he don't give a fuck about anybody. He said that. So I'd be careful about, you know, talking about dumb shit, because there's dumb motherfuckers in America and they don't give a fuck. They're savages and they're coming for people just like you. Seriously, people just like you that don't do shit, don't have a fucking water filter, don't have no fucking rice and beans, and they're fucking veterans, and they'll kill you. They're trained veterans and they'll kill you for your shit. So keep talking shit, come in here and just be a fucking nobody, and keep talking just a bunch of dumbass shit, and I guarantee it won't be too much longer before you're going to be overtaken by somebody who's going to take your shit, whatever the fuck you got, even if it's your life. They don't care. They're savages, and they're going to fuck you up, and you should think about being a fucking American around these people right now. I'm doing this because I give a fuck. I took an oath to the Constitution, and I'm not going to stop serving it till the day I die. So if you want to come in here and be an idiot, look in here, brothers, sisters. This country is in shambles. It's in shambles, okay? And the problem is look at society. Look at the people in here. Look at the fucking content that they're putting in here. We're literally at fucking World War III right now. It's so hard to imagine that I'd ever be blogging during World War III. You know what I'm saying? See, look at this dumbass. Doesn't give a fuck about his country. He calls this crying by speaking the fuck up. So this kind of person don't own shit. Here we go. See what I'm saying? This is the problem. These are the kind of people that are going to come take your things from you. They're opportunists. They don't have anything. And they will turn into an absolute nightmare. 5 or 6 hours, they're hopped up on the Red Bulls and the Gatorade, and their fucking insulin levels are spiking. They're going to lose their fucking head. And after about 6 or 7 hours, hungry to angry, after 8 hours, guess what? 8 hours, they get hangry, and their whole heads get severed from their fucking body. It's literally attached, but they're not using this portion of their body anymore. All they can think about is this fucking empty mouse waiting at home. That's what they're motivated by. Their children are fucking starving and crying and screaming, and they're going to come get whatever it takes to quell that fucking, gurgling stomach, because theirs too. They've never felt, and so they don't use their head anymore. That is a majority of what you're going to deal with in America. Very few people have enough food to make it 2 or 3 days. It's just the way it is. It costs a lot to live. You know what I'm saying? Look at how much it costs. It was $1 a fucking egg, almost, right, for an egg. Everything has gone through the roof. It's almost $5 for gas where I live. Almost $5 fucking dollars for gas where I live. That's hard for people to make it. So these people are going to be opportunists, and they don't have a skill set. Think about 3 generations ago, a man or a woman could walk into the woods or local area and feed themselves. Now people can't make it without a Piggly Wiggly, a Walmart, a Kroger. They can't make it. What the fuck is that? Well, let me see. Kevin must be walking over here. Oh, okay, cool. So. No, there's not plenty of you, Floyd. Stop saying that. There's not plenty of you. Oh, Millie's saying no big deal. Shut the fuck up, Flybox. You're a dumb fuck. You know that? Get the fuck out of here, you idiot. You know what I can't stand? You know what you are? You're a fucking maggot with wings. You know that? You're a maggot with wings. Maggot with wings. Fucking filthy. Fucking fly lands on you and pukes, and then sucks it up. That's disgusting. Okay, cats, go fuck yourself. And gobble gobble. Hey, listen here, fucking turkey neck. Are you you got man chowder breath? You got taint breath? You been sucking on that Nimrod? No, there's not plenty of you. Hey, little lady girl. Hi there, Marcy girl. You get a drink? You gonna get a drink that comes out of the woods? All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some company over here. Get ready, guys. Because people aren't ready for this. Yeah, I know I'm rude because I give about making sure people are prepared. That's why I'm so rude. Take it in there, turkey neck. So I'm not drinking that coffee anymore. His birthday is 11/13/1973, and I think Adriana's birthday is right around that area too. She's right about the same age. They're both about the same age. Hi, pretty girl. You come up here with me?
93, man.
Remember when you got your children killed? Look at these people. Fucking savages, dude. So thank you, MS. Thank you, people, the people who are, paying attention here. And you can see what kind of brutal world we live in. This person here said, I killed my children, guys. Can you imagine how sick it has to be to put up something like that? And this person typed this. This person thought this in their head, made up this, and then had the audacity to type that I killed my fucking children. These are the kind of people that you need to worry about. No, excuse me, 11/4/1999. That's me. That's my birthday. 11/4/1999. 11/4/1999.
Yeah.
So, see, guys, watch. Look at this guy. He said, I used to come on your daughter. This is what I want you to be aware of, guys. These are the kind of people that you need to deal with. Don't worry about the cops. They're going to go home tuck tail. The government's a fucking tyrant anyways. It's people who come in here who don't have anything and say these things. So if things break down, and they're already breaking down already and get worse, these are the people that you're going to have to deal with. Imagine if that person said that I killed my child, what they would do if they were just a little bit hungry. Think about what I'm saying. If he was just a little bit him or her hungry and he could say that I killed my child, what do you think he would do to you or your children or your daughter? This is what I want you to prepare for. I want you to prepare for unprepared people. That's going to be your biggest threat. Number one killer will be population density. The more people you're around, remember that Cross Rifles, U.S. Marine, he said he'd fucking rape a woman or a child in Iraq because they're just fucking Iraqis. He didn't care. And these veterans are on the streets of your country. They're on the streets of your country. So, I have I have a Predestined4light Gmail. It's hard to get a hold of me. I know. I'm one of the hardest people to get a hold of on this rock. So I know that.
Well,
I know
I
that.
just had to drive 24 hours.
So yeah.
Sleep for you. Dave.
All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Much Agape and Phileo. If you want to support the ministry, there's links in the description. Thank you for your support. I might come on for the end of the day. I got to get some things done out here before court tomorrow. So if I don't come on here in court tomorrow, they arrested me. And just stay in touch. Please get a hold of somebody. I cannot let Elijah just go into the woodwork here. Somebody's got to keep this going. Please, guys, if you don't see me, keep this active, okay? Keep looking for Elijah Werner. Please keep looking for him. There's nobody else looking for him right now. The cops are not looking for him, and he could be in harm's way. And so Mike and my daughter, and they have been notified, and they won't do anything. So I'm the only one advocating for him right now, okay? I'm the only person on this rock advocating for my son and daughter. So if I disappear, there's nobody else advocating for him. Okay? So I do appreciate all your support, guys.
All right. Yeah, look at this, Sydney. What a sick prick these people are. Even women. This woman is putting come. That's a woman, guys, too. And don't think women aren't savages. Women will fuck you up. Hey, fucking going to the gym and eating hummus and shit. Fuck yeah, could you dislodge a watermelon between a crack in the wall and still leak 9 quarts of oil and still function properly? That is badass, if you ask me. That is a badass person right there. These women, careful, guys. They will come after you if they're hungry too. That woman was just being an absolute come. She was just getting her rocks off. You don't think women, you ever see 2 women getting in a fight? They will beat the snot out of each other, straight punch each other straight in the face and not even fall down to the ground. So what I'm saying? So women are tough, guys. You know what I'm saying? Well, I understand that, but cats, guess what? I got fucking SWAT raided and hit by a grenade. So if tomorrow they drop my son's charges, I won't cuss anymore. I'll stop dropping F-bombs and I'll say F this and F that. So go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. Pound sand, kicks rocks, take it fucking deep. Okay, cats? Go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. You can go find thousands of hours of me never cursing. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I appreciate you putting the word on me. It's not right. It defiles the ministry, but you can find thousands of hours, 2 weeks straight. I never cussed. I was being gang stalked by the state troopers, by the Oregon County, State County, Lake County Sheriff's Office, and they assaulted me. And I've suffered a fucking stroke, I've had a concussion since then. I've been grenaded, gassed. I'm just not in the right mindset. I'll get there. I'm okay. I have my senses about me, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to worry about my language right now. I do apologize for it, but try to get hit with the fucking grenade in the face and keep your bearing. So it's not easy. And my son too. And I've kind of lost it a little bit. I mean, I'm here, but as soon as I knew that my son got grenaded and my daughter got grenaded without any, that's how they were woken up. Fuck these police. I want to see every state trooper spend time in prison, not out of vengeance. And everyone in this case that's assaulted me, my son, my daughter, Kevin got a fucking ticket for no reason, guys. They're targeting everybody around me gets targeted. This is fucked. This is the country you're so fucking proud of. You know what I'm saying? It's a corporation. It's not even a country anymore. So do something about it, guys. Redress grievances. That's all I'm asking you to do. Redress grievances. Speak up. Don't be the silent majority. I'm not calling for arms. I never said fucking shoot anybody or even grab a weapon. Keep the fucking weapons in the holster. Keep them in your safe. Bullets are come after the First Amendment, correct? Congress shall establish no law prohibiting the exercise of free speech, of the press, of religion, the right to peacefully assemble and redress grievances. First Amendment first ballots, then bullets. Let's try the ballots, please, before we go to bullets. Does that make sense? You notice why the First Amendment comes first and the Second Amendment comes second? See why that happens? That's the way it's that way for a reason. The writers of the Constitution knew exactly what they were writing. And you never give up your weapons in case we have to overthrow the government. But they're going to take them from you. You mark my words, America will be disarmed, and I do think it'll be before the end of this year. Americans' weapons will be taken from them. Americans will not have a Second Amendment right after 2025. So you think I'm fucking crazy, but they're getting it set right now. You got to remember World War II. The Japanese commander said, he said, listen, you can't go to the mainland, okay? There is an American with a blade with a gun behind every blade of grass. That was World War II in 1945. And every school shooting, I think they're in with the NHRA and the fucking, because the gun sales go through the roof. Every time they have one of these, Sandy Hoax or one of these other, one of these people are on, they know who they are. They're on psychotropic drugs. They follow them and then do these things. The weapon sales go through the roof. So you'll give them up. None of you stood up. You're not going to fucking all over my dead body. Go fuck yourself. I never heard one person say, hey, listen here, boss. You see, Mr. Smith, I'm not doing this fucking digital paycheck anymore. See this, boss? This is my first witness. And I brought Mr. Wesson with me too. And I'm going to make sure that I don't have to wear that stupid fucking face diaper, right? And I get my paycheck in cash. And I got Mr. Ruger out in the truck if I need to make sure I need another witness. But I always bring two. So I'm getting my fucking paycheck next week, right? You're not going to use your weapons. You're a fucking lay down. And you are never going to use your weapons. You're going to hand your fucking weapon right over, or you'll shoot too early like a fucking guy and pre-cum, and you'll blow your fucking, be a 2-pump chump is all you will be.
You'll shoot too early, they'll get it all filmed on their fucking camera, and you'll be the reason why they'll take the fucking guns because you're a dumbass. Now, if they come to your house, you have the right to defend your fucking self, but some of you guys are like most of the dudes, you're two pump fucking chumps, and you're going to shoot way too fucking early, and they all going to have body cams, and you're going to give them every fucking reason. I said this when Donald Trump was going to bring the fucking military to your door, and he's now said it fucking twice. You're not going to stand up to the military. You're not going to stand up to a Bearcat. You're not going to stand up to an air. That's why no weapons were grabbed, and I went with my fucking hands in the air because I'm not going to beat a fucking SWAT team. Okay? You're not going to beat a SWAT team. So you're going to give your weapons up. And I know you say you're not, but you're going to. And I know you say you're not, but you're fucking going to. You mark my fucking words. And you stupid fuckers that shoot these people too soon, you're going to be the reason why they're going to be able to come in here and fucking take everybody's guns because you don't know how to defend yourself. You'll be some fucking, hero think you can shoot them at the fucking down the road when they have not even done anything to you, and they'll film it all. And this will give them the reason to do it. So you dumb motherfuckers, listen to what I'm telling you. Don't fucking shoot anybody. You have the right to protect your family. If they're going to come harm you and yourself or your persons, that is your Fourth Amendment right. Then you have the right to protect yourself. But watch how many people shoot too early. And they'll get it on film, and they'll show you on the faux news or the MSNBC or the MSLSD or whatever fucking always broadcasting crap, one of these, fake, media, right? And then people will shoot too fast, and that's going to give them the reason to come in by executive order and remove the guns. They already repealed posse comitatus. Why the fuck do you think they did that, you dumb fucks? To get your fucking guns. That's what they're coming for. You disarm this country, you can overthrow it, and not until that day. So that's what everything is about here. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. And I don't care what you think. You're not going to stand up to somebody like me who's a fucking veteran who's certified. You don't have training. I'm not saying that I would ever do this, but I don't need to pull. I shoot from right here, right here. You pull up like this. I've already popped 3 shots, and you're ducking behind cover. Yeah, from the hip. Okay, I'm certified, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, don't shoot anybody, brothers and sisters. You have the right to defend yourself. That's not against this new covenant. That's not against this new covenant. I've taught that you can protect yourself. If somebody come rape your wife or hurt you can deem the force necessary, and that's not going to break this new covenant. No, it's not. Father will cover your sins. You can protect yourself, but don't start shooting fucking people outside your border, outside your fucking walls. And people are going to do that. And I know because nobody talked about this before. That was my major concern last time when Trump said he was going to bring the military to your door. Okay. I said, man, these people are going to shoot fucking first. Because I heard people in town, fuck that, I'm going to fucking kill them. I don't give a fuck. See, you're going to give them every reason they need to do this. So please use your military bearing if you have one, and keep that holstered until you feel threatened. And if you think somebody's going to threaten you under Title 18, under your Fourth Amendment, you have the right to deem the necessary force to eliminate that threat. That is your constitutional Fourth Amendment right and the Title 18 subsection that covers your right to defend yourself. So please don't shoot too early. But they will take your guns. I know they will. That's the only way they're going to overthrow this country. They can't do that until all the weapons have been taken from the American public. So it'll come with a lights out event. They'll have fake aliens and Bigfoot running around and robots and all kinds of stuff to distract you. But the main focus will be go to the house one by one, go through everybody's house and take the Second Amendment items from them. Donald Trump is the biggest gun grabber since who was it? Clinton, I think it was, did the automatic weapon ban. What part of shall not be infringed do you not understand? Red flag gun law, brothers and sisters. I warned you. I did video after video after video, and then they used the same one against me to come take my weapons. So I don't even have a Second Amendment right myself. So you don't think it's going to fucking happen? Well, guess what? It happened to fucking me. So, oh no, it's not going to happen. Here's my 2 witnesses. Please be careful what you do out there, brothers and sisters. Don't be shooting anybody, okay? They're not going to kill civilians.
Yeah, the fuck they are. Look at these goddamn fucking ICE agents. You don't think these are fucking jailers, by the way, most of them. If you guys do some fucking research, where do you think these ICE agents or ICE agents are coming from? Yeah, I'm talking wild as fuck, but you're going to go ahead and let them. They already have passed the red flag gun law. So you're fucking stupid as fuck is what you are, because you don't fucking want to even think about what might happen. Oh, no, that's never going to happen in America. Yes, the fuck it is. They already did it to me, you dumb fucks. So don't tell me. No, World War III is already here, cats. It's already here. World War III is already started. There's never been a war in this country outside our borders that has started with a bomb falling. They always start with tariffs, embargoes, and sanctions. And remember, tariffs, Pearl Harbor, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, and they intern American citizens. So if you don't have a weapon and you don't resist, well, guess what? They're going to put you in a work camp. That's what's coming next. Okay. So that's the other thing that I want you to think about. Right now, we are in World War III. Okay, we're 100% in World War III. They have instated the draft on women. They didn't do that for no reason, guys. They repealed posse comitatus. If we get involved in one more military operation, they're going to draft our females, guys. Again, I'm a Canadian. Not a lot is going on, and we'll see what's here. So, Canada does not want to be the 51st state. I have never talked. I got a grip load of Canadian followers on YouTube or on TikTok and subscribers here on YouTube. Lion, there's a bunch of them here. I've never talked to one person that said they wanted to be the 51st state of America. That's a Canadian. Even Lion, he's like 22 years old. He's a brilliant young man. He's like, I don't want your $37,000 trillion of debt. We only got $3 trillion. Fuck you guys. We don't want your debt. We don't want to be the 51st state of America. So kind of funny, guys, how they push this. Oh, we're just going to take over Greenland because it's military strategic. That's called that's called imperialism. And we've already taken over Mexico. I'll be the first person to tell you that, because we need the silver. We need the silver. We know that, Jerry, because remember, in the military. I worked with the first female sniper in the military, Sergeant Beanick. She was a E5. She was an MP, and she was harder. She was hardcore. It was a volunteer military. But Jerry, you're right. We still drug her around. She not that she couldn't keep, but there was times where, because you're a soldier, you're going to bring the whole team along. But we drug her ass around. Females, I'm not saying they're not hardcore. Conspiracy theorist is a term, Miller, by the CIA. You're a fucking idiot. Adam Miller works for the CIA. Because he used that term, conspiracy theorist. So if you use that term, we definitely know that you're a government official, and we don't sup with vipers or cast our pearls before swine. A swine is a pig, and pigs are people in government, not just these clown pigs that roll around with your taxpayer money. So try to remember, women are built different and they have a different frame. The reason why, Jerry, listen to me, and then I got to go after this. Jerry, you said you grew up and you said, I think your uncle was a sergeant major. So you're a military brat. So you know that military lifestyle. Okay. I don't see color, and people have a hard time understanding that. I grew up in Los Angeles, California. I was the minority. Everybody tried to beat me up, take my lunch money. It didn't matter what nationality. We're one race, the human race. Everybody was brutal to me. I cannot remember one and put out one and say, well, they were more and they were more. Everybody was a fucking savage where I grew up. Okay. Everybody, just the way it was where I grew up. So I don't see color, and people think, well, that's not possible not to see color. Go fuck yourself. Look, I joined the military at 17 years old. I came from Los Angeles, California. I joined the military at 17, and I was off by the time I was fucking 18 years old. If I have a man in a foxhole with me who's got my six, he's got my back, do you think I care about the shape of his, eyes, or how much melanin that is in his skin? You think that matters to me? When somebody's trying to split my wig, shoot my head off my fucking shoulders, pop my grape, right? that I care about how much melanin that is in this man's skin or the shape of his eyes. I don't see color. And I know that people think that's not possible, but I don't see color. I don't see race. We have one race. We have the human race, man and woman. So if I'm sitting in here in a foxhole, right? And this man's got my 6 and I can sleep at night because he's gonna have my fire guard for me so I can rest. And then I can say, okay, I'm gonna be awake and I'm gonna look around and you rest now. See, he's got my 6. Right? He's got my 6. So I see color. I don't fucking see color. There is no such thing as color in my eyes. Okay? See, I don't give a fuck when I'm in that foxhole, okay, about the color of his skin. But you put me in the foxhole with a woman and all I'm going to be thinking about is her foxhole. That's why you don't draft women in war. I don't care if they have the ability or not. They do have the fucking ability. They do have a different physical training standard in the military. Yes, they do, because their frames are built completely different. Completely different. Women are built different than men. We're not built the same. When I was a police officer, I couldn't even search a woman. So women are built different, okay? So when I'm in a foxhole with a lady, I'm not going to be thinking about anything else. All I'm going to be thinking about is her foxhole. Correct, Jerry? Correct? So we don't put them in there because that, look at in Ukraine, they sent the women over to war there and they're all gone. Of the Ukrainian generation, no more. 43 years old is the average fighting age in Ukraine. And the U.S. tax dollar in 3 fucking years killed them. And people don't think it could happen in America. It could be 3 years from in America now and there'll be no more women in America. No more. The Ukrainian generation of women are gone. They're either left the country, fled the country, or were thrown in the meat grinder because they throw their women over there into the meat grinder. And I think I know fucking why. Because I think those guys were over going, dude, I'm going to fucking die, honey. Let's do this. See? You're not going to be thinking about fucking bullets when all you're going to be thinking about is that foxhole. So you better take me serious. What I'm saying. Does anybody disagree with that? You put me in in a foxhole with a woman, and all I'm going to be thinking about is her foxhole. I'm not going to be thinking about war. Oh, shit, I could die. I better rub one off before I go, huh? Anyone? Does that make sense? We don't draft our women. We don't send our women to war. We don't do that. We just don't do that. So I rebuke America, and I rebuke every American that's in this country. You're not speaking up about it until you speak up about this. I took an oath to the Constitution, and they're still touching kids at the fucking airports, guys. It makes me not happy. Dropping 3 steel buildings with 2 airplanes, okay? So, you see what I'm saying, Jerry? That's why we don't send our women to war. Look at women fucking were the backbone during World War II. They went into the industries, and they made all our weapons for us. Fucking women are awesome. Women are amazing. Like I said, you think you can squeeze a fucking watermelon out of a crack of the wall and leak 9 quarts of oil and still function properly? Fire on all cylinders? I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So, I never heard of that. But that's why we don't draft our women, guys, for no other reason. Listen to me. Women don't, if they want, look, ladies, you're not going in the foxhole. That's what I'm telling you. You're not fighting in the foxhole. It doesn't work. But if you want a camouflage tampon and an M16 and go fight war, here the fuck you are, okay? But if we're doing it outside our borders, it's not under this covenant. So we're not even supposed to be outside our covenant, outside this covenant. We're not supposed to have any military under this New Testament outside our borders. He said, let vengeance be mine, saith the Lord. Think about it. If we had all those 1,000 military bases in 180 countries here, our military budget is $1 trillion. That's more than all the other militaries. Maybe we wouldn't have these fucking problems in this country. Border problems? Well, fuck, we would have had all these military here. We wouldn't have people coming across our fucking border, huh? See, we're the police state. We get involved in everybody else's business, and I hate this country for that. We need to we've got problems of our own. Remember, alcoholism. What's the first stage of alcoholism? Denial. That's called imperialism. XO, Shiloh. The scepter shall not depart from Judah till Shiloh returns.
This town's starting to fuck. Yeah, someone stole it down south.
I know, I saw that, and nobody's made a comment about it.
One comment.
Yeah, I've been watching this all day, you know, because somebody said, and nobody made a comment. I'm like, dude, that's fucked up.
Someone
Somebody
spends
right.
$4,000.
Right. All right, guys. Love you. I gotta go. Pastor Revelation, if you want a links are in the description to support the ministry, Cash App, PayPal. Leave a thumbs up. That doesn't cost you anything. That's free. Comments are more valuable than any money. Don't send money unless you got a lot of extra money. Don't send money into this platform. We're fine out here. We're good. We're good. We're good. Only if you have an abundance. Okay? So, much love. I got to go. Pastor Revelation, Pastor Apocalypse. Whoa. Kinetic just called me a dick.